Wagwan guys, if you've been sending proposals after proposals on Upwork and you get no responses or no invite, no jobs, then this video is absolutely for you. It is exactly what you need because I'm going to walk you through 10 real strategies that I have been using. I will start with this. Most people on Upwork sound like robots and AIs. That is why the first thing I will always do is call them by name, not "Hi dear" or "Dear client." I say something like "Hi John," "Hi Sarah." How do I know their name? I check the reviews they already have. Look at the reviews that other freelancers have written about them. The client immediately knows that this person paid attention. And then don't waste your time talking about yourself too much, which is something most new freelancers do. Most beginners say, I have 5 years of writing experience, I have 3 certifications, I am passionate. But the client does not care about your passion. What they really want is to know, can you help me? So you say something like, since I've been writing for e-commerce brands before, I can help you rewrite your product description to increase sales. You can see how that sounds like. Now they are listening to you. What you are saying favors them. You need to show that you read the job. I'm trying to say, okay, start the proposal with the name of your favorite fruit. Then start your proposal with that mango fruit. If the client says that's what he wants you to start the proposal to prove that you read it, just do it as the client says. So if you don't, they would ignore your proposal. So let's talk value, real value here. A friend of mine once saw a job that asked for JPEG image turned into a vector file. You know what he did? He didn't just say, I can do it. He did it, attached the finished vector file with his proposal, and the client actually hired him immediately and made the payment. So if it's a task that will take you maybe like 3 to 15 minutes to execute, that is one crazy strategy you can also use. Just read the job description, get the job done. Don't do it for jobs that will take you hours. It is not advisable because it is also, the way I said my friend got paid and hired, it's a gamble. You might not get hired. It's not even what Upwork wants you to do. So yes, that is actually risky. But sometimes, especially when you are new, that's the kind of move that actually sets you apart from every other person. Only use this when it is a small, quick task that you can actually do. So before we continue, if this video is already helping you understand Upwork better, please tap this like button, touch it. Let's get back to class. Now, keep your proposals short. It is not your autobiography. It is an Upwork proposal. Stick to around 50 to 100 words. That's what I do. Sometimes less. I've written just 3 sentences before. I'm not saying 3 sentences should be an ideal, but I have written 3 sentences before. What I just ensure I do within that 3 sentences, I attach a link to my portfolio, which is very important. Clients are actually busy, and short and clear message actually always wins their heart. Show your work and do it smart. You can only upload small 25 megabyte file on Upwork. If your file is big, like a video, don't compress it because it will affect the quality. Instead, upload it to a Google Drive or TeraBox. I make a video about TeraBox here. You can check it out. So you can send the link from TeraBox or Google Drive or Dropbox. That way the client click to view it. No need for them to actually download. In your proposal, you want to say something like, click here. You need to call them to action. Click here to view my portfolio. Okay, so use video proposals. That is just one thing. It is very difficult for most freelancers to do, but the few freelancers that do it stand out extremely. Record a video with an app like Loom. Introduce yourself. Say how you can help the client. You are addressing the video specifically to that job description. And don't worry, you don't need a Hollywood setup or YouTube setup. Just use your phone's back camera, or even your front cameras are actually good, maybe for most iPhones. Just do it the best way you can and ensure it is presentable. Client loves seeing your face. Have you ever maybe sent somebody an email or interact with somebody via email or via Instagram, and then when you get to see the person in person, there is a different feel to it. It builds trust very fast. So now, are you ready for the next one? Use postscript, PS, at the end of your proposal. Because even if the client just came through your email, okay, not email now, your proposals, if you are skimming through an email, your eyes by default just goes to the postscript. Like postscript actually calls your attention somehow. So clients do that on Upwork. So you want to put maybe like something very important as your PS. For example, your PS, after you've written the proposal, you've add your name at the end, then you leave one line or two lines, then you write PS colon, then you write something like, I will deliver full outline within 24 hours of being hired. That can be your PS, which would actually catch their attention. Even if the client does not read every single detail in your proposal, that will catch their attention. That is the last thing they would actually read, or it might even be the first thing they would read and the one they would actually remember. So you can go through my playlist and learn on your own. But if you need my personal time in your Upwork matter, you will need to pay me. Never end your proposal with regards, yours faithfully, like it's a informal or formal letter we write in secondary school. End it with something impactful. A spelling mistake can actually make your proposal feel rushed, lazy, and make you look unprofessional to the client, even if you are actually great. You can use Grammarly, you can use AI. I actually have a video on this channel where I teach how to use AI to write a good proposal. And if you write your proposal yourself, you can copy it and give it to AI. Like, okay, is there any grammar error in this? Any punctuation error, any capitalization error? Just use AI to edit what you've already written. So that way, it will keep your original writing and just help you edit out the error or spot it. You can also use Quillbots. You can use Hemingway. You know why I like Hemingway is that it shows me the readability level of my proposal. Consciously learn how to use simpler terms to ensure that the readability level of proposal is very easy and slightly casual, not too uptight and too formal for clients to digest. I see this a lot with my students. You know, clients would actually like you more and respect you when your proposal reads smooth, clean, and then you sound confident. So before you go, or before I go, whichever one, there is more to winning on Upwork than just the proposal. The proposal is just one part of the equation. You still need the right profile, the right sample of your work, and the right mindset so that you can be someone that also earns a lot on Upwork. So I'm going to show you a proposal that got me my own first job on Upwork. So you can look at it, learn from my mistakes. I've actually improved even over time, and I discussed that in this other video. So you should check it out. Or is it here? Is it here? Wherever. I'll see you in the next video.